Dittyicecity.
500 blues, that's a light check. Next time I up a roll, I put it on my neck. Getting paid with my eyes closed. Every time I drop a song.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the 4th episode of The Grind. I'm your host, Mario, aka Marty, and today we got another very special guest coming straight out of North Oakland, California. You know what I'm saying? Rapper, got his own brand, his own clothing brand. And I'm just excited to learn about this dude. Today we got Dittyicecity, aka Ditty Sincere. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, what's happening, man?
How you living, bro?
I'm living good. I'm blessed.
Doing good?
Yep, doing good.
Okay. So I'm not sure if you watched the previous podcast, but we're going to dive straight into these questions, right? All right.
It's all good.
So the first thing I wanted to ask you is, you know, what part of Oakland you're from, what's your upbringing, you know, all that type of stuff. You know, just let the people know a little bit about you.
Yep, it's all good, man. I'm out of North Oakland, California, Bushrod Park, 59th Street.
Okay. So they call North Oakland Ice City, right? Correct?
Right, yep.
All right.
Now they call it Ice City.
It wasn't called that before?
Nah,
What was it called before?
It was the North Pole, the Pole.
Okay. Like
a
a cold area?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because it's the North, so, you know, everybody think about the
I
North
got you.
being, you know what I mean, the cold spot. And,
Okay.
you know, like the North Pole, you know, the Santa Claus shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the North Pole. So that's what it used to be, the North Pole. But, you know, over the last, like, I want to say, 10 years, it's like we kind of renamed it. You know what I'm saying? New generation then came up and kind of renamed it and shit. And,
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is now. So now when people think about North Oakland, they think about Ice City. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. So in Oakland, I'm starting to learn because I'm not from the Bay Area, like at all. But I'm starting to hear like each area has like their own name of Oakland. Like the East got certain what areas, you know what I'm saying, like are there in Oakland, and like what are their nicknames? Like I heard of like Ghost Town, like Funk Town, all that. Do you know all of them? I don't know all of them. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, shit, man. I would want to know all of them. I'm saying I'm promoting. Nah, I know all of them. I mean, it's different little sets. Like in the East, you got the Murder Dubs. You know what I'm saying? You got Brookfield, Sobrani Park. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
In the West, in the West, you got the Acorns, Ghost Town, Lower Bottoms. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, yeah.
I mean, people that's from out there, they know what, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like everyone I talk to, you know, that's from the Bay Area, from Oakland, like they have their own section. They have like a nickname for it. I was just trying to get familiar, you know what I'm saying, with like what they call everything. So what I wanted to ask you is, you know, how long have you been making music, bro?
I've been making music for like 10 years almost now, like like about 9 years, you know what I'm saying? So
then you were not new to this then, huh?
Yeah, and I ain't new to it, man. I'm just one of the dudes that's keeping it lit. You know, some people, they come in the game, they rap 2-3 years and you don't hear from them no more, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, you know, I've been in the game rapping, doing videos with people, popping up at events, all type of shit, man.
Damn. So you've been making music down there since like the hyphy era, low key, right?
Like the end of the hyphy era.
The end of the hyphy era?
End of the hyphy era.
Okay, because that was a crazy movement. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
All right, so what I want to ask you too is, did anyone inspire you to become a rapper?
I mean, yep. I'm gonna be real. A lot of the people I used to hang with in the North, some of them, you know what I'm saying, they was already rapping in high school when we was like 16 and 17. They was already rapping. So It's like, you know what I'm saying, like me, I'm hustling around there and busting my moves and shit, but we ended up at my partner lab or we at my partner crib, and you know, we rapping and they rapping, you feel what I'm saying, and I'm there all the time. So sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm hearing the beat like, damn, man, I could go crazy on this.
Right.
So then that's how it started. One day I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna just sit here and write a verse too. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I took a liking to it. I had a cool, smooth voice on the beats and shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm in it now.
Okay. What was it like, in like a studio or like out the closet studio?
It was it was in my partner's spot, and they had the all the shit set up in the bedroom. And yeah, we went from there. And like I said, once we started getting some traction, like doing some songs, and people, oh man, they was liking it, and they started knowing me to be doing music, I just ran with it.
Oh, okay. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's cool hearing stories like that. You know, people talking about like how they first started, then, you know, they end up being in like, then moving up to like a studio time and like all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? So that's cool. You really started, at the homie's house, just getting after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, the real grind, man. like the podcast say, man, the real grind. I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm talking about we rapping on beats that wasn't even finished. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the beats was sounding like rinky dink back then, 19 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right, just making something out of nothing.
Making something out of nothing, man. we was just having fun with it then. And it just happened to go viral. Like, before motherfuckers was going viral, we had a video that had did like a million views. Mm-hmm. So it's like once, like I say, once that happened, it was kind of like, okay, now you a rapper. Like,
right,
you
right. You caught that traction. You're like, we can't stop now. We gotta keep grinding.
Going.
So where did the name, Dittyicecity and Ditty Sincere come from? Where did that come from?
Okay, so Ditty Sincere, that was the rap name I came up with. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everything I do it sincerely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm genuine about what I do and shit like that. So that was just a little moniker that I took, and then I was already being called Ditty from when I was in middle school and shit like that. So I just combined the Ditty Sincere, and I was doing the music with that. But then when I started pushing Dittyicecity because I had made my Instagram page. So when I made my Instagram page, my username was Dittyicecity. So that's been my username for the longest. Like, I never changed my IG name. I never made no new page or nothing like that. So people started knowing me for the Dittyicecity too. So I just kind of, like intertwine both of the names. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is.
That's cool. That's, I respect it. I like the name Ditty Sincere. It sounds cool. Then
I'm the only one in the world, I think. I'm the only one in the world you'll hear. If somebody else start naming themselves Ditty Sincere, then you going to know they got it from me, because you'll never hear that again.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my YouTube, too. That's my YouTube channel. So I use the Ditty Sincere more so for YouTube, and then the Dittyicecity is more so for social media platforms.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll link both of those down below. But yeah, y'all should definitely go check out his YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? He got a bunch of music on there. And then you even we'll get into it later, actually, but I have a question about something later on. Okay. But recently there was a basketball game that went down in Oakland. It was North Oakland versus Acorns, and I saw that you pulled up to that. How was that? Yeah,
that was cool, man. Some of the homies from the hood, man, shout out to them too, man. Some of the homies from the hood, they put it together. You know what I'm saying? They run with a lot of cash from over there, so they was able to get them to come out. And they had really did a basketball game last year in the West, so this was like the part 2 of that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I kind of just, you know what I'm saying, popped up to that and supported that and got some footage and shit like that. But that was big for the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the guys, man, that put the event together, man. Y'all some real ones, man. Y'all some real joints.
Right. I feel like that's just hella good for the culture too, bringing people together like that. Everybody having a good time.
Right.
No bad vibes.
Violence.
Yeah, exactly. No bad vibes. We got to do something like that here in the Valley. We definitely got to have like a basketball event or something like that, or something close to that. You know what I mean? Because that was cool. I saw how it turned out, and it was packed.
Oh, yeah, man. It was like 300-400 people.
Yeah,
if not more.
Yeah, everybody was jumping out the gym. It was going up. I swear to God, it was hella cool to see that. My next thing I wanted to get into. So you worked with F.A.B and HD. You know what I'm saying? What was it like working with them, like in making music with them?
It was pretty regular, because it's like they from the neighborhood, they from North Oakland and shit, so it's like it was pretty regular. It was something that was supposed to happen, like, you know what I'm saying, like, when you got people that's from your area that's close in, within 10 minutes away, 5 minutes away, it's like it's kind of natural for y'all to kind of come together and collaborate and do some shit for the community, because people know us, you know what I'm saying? It's like, right. I got a group of people that might know me. It's a group of people might know them. You know what I'm saying? So when they see us work together, it's like, oh, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. So,
right.
I mean, it was good, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's regular. Not like it's a bad thing that it was regular. I'm just saying, like, for the North Oakland culture, it was like something that needed to happen, or right. something that was destined to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but it was a blessing, though, man. I'm glad I was able to work with them. We that shit is in history now. Every time they go to YouTube, they can look it up. They can see me and F.A.B. It's on my YouTube channel. Me and F.A.B got a music video. We shot that shit right on 45th and Market, right in the hood.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's history. That's gonna be a part of history. You know what I'm saying? 10 years from now, they can go back and look and see what we was doing.
Right. And shout out to F.A.B, man, for doing that too. You know what I'm saying? For reaching out to other local like artists and wanting to work with them. And not going completely mainstream and wanting to work with other people from other states. Right. You know what I'm saying? He kept it within his circle and was like, you know what? This dude's good. I want to work with him. Let's work. He want to work. Let's work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's cool. The next thing I wanted to ask you is, Do you plan to collab with those guys again and push out more music anytime soon?
Yep. I mean, I'm already collabing with them, maybe just not on music. Like, I'm already collabing with them on, like, just like, you know, promotion and events and, you know what I'm saying, us talking on these phones and strategizing what's the next play, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we still working behind the scenes. It's just, we like, it's a different time now. It ain't like what it was 5, 6, 7 years ago. It's like now we on quality control. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
before we putting stuff out, we need to make sure this is what we supposed to be doing. So it's like,
So it's bigger than music now.
yeah, it's bigger than music now. It's like we all entrepreneurs. We all got our own brands fired up. So it's like everybody making they, you know what I'm saying? Everybody making their entrepreneur moves. You know what I'm saying? So if it makes sense, it's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Speaking of brands, I'm glad you brought that up. You have your own brand, right?
Yeah, I'm pushing the Never Sell Out clothing, man. I got the IG page for that too. I also got I brought one of the hoodies,
bring
man.
that out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I brought one of the hoodies with me, man, just to show it off. This is the Never Sell Out clothing. This is one of the logos. I got different logos and stuff too. This is just one of the logos. I was pushing this one for the Black History Month, but you know, anybody can wear it. It's you know, it's like it's not alarming. It's not nothing that you should shy away from or
Right.
whatever. But yeah, never sell out, man. It just mean that, like, whatever you believe in, if you a rapper, if you know whatever your career is, you could be a barber, and you know, don't sell out on your dream. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up and keep pushing. So that's what this is. This is just like something to remind you not to sell out on yourself and your dreams and all that, your beliefs and all that, you know? So
Yeah, that's cool. I fuck with that. I like that.
yeah,
That's
man,
cool.
Never sell out clothing.
Right. Go mess with his brand. Like I said, I'll also link down, you know, his page for his clothing brand and all that. I noticed one of the designs you had put out before was like the freezing emoji on the t-shirt. That was hard. I like that.
I call that the Ice City freeze face.
Yeah, that one was clean. I like that one. That one was cool.
Yeah, man.
What I wanted to ask you next and go into is, have you ever collabed with someone from the Valley before, like from, you know, Stockton, Modesto, or even going as far as like Sacramento?
Yeah, I done collab with people out of Sac. I actually got a lot of people that follow me on social media out of the 209. So it's like, if they happen to see the podcast or something like that and they want to work, you know, we can get it in. Let's work. But I do got a lot of support coming out of the 209, and I always have since, you know, earlier on in the music shit. So
Right.
I want to say shout out to the 209. You know what I'm saying? I'm always ready to work.
Hell
Anybody
yeah.
out here that's ready to work, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know hella people out here, but it's
Right,
like, you know
right.
what I'm saying? But
Reach out to him, man, if y'all trying to work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? From the Bay to the Valley type shit. That would be cool as fuck to get a collaboration like that. You know what I mean? Would you want to work with? Have you heard of anybody from the Valley?
Yep, I pay attention, man. I do my homework. I see some of the artists Thizzler post, you know, some of these other Bay Area sites, Bay Area music, what's that, All Bay music, Bay Area Compass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I see a lot of the shit that go on the social media. I'm heavy on the internet, so it's like I'm looking on YouTube, shit be popping up.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So I see really Stockton really got the buzz. Like, y'all got the juice right now. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know, even like, you know, with the EBK people, and even before that, like with like MB Nell, I talked about it on my last podcast. You know, they're really, you know, making a name and making a lot of noise right now in the rap
Right,
industry,
yeah.
especially like their sound and, you know,
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
their beat selection and all that. They really changing the wave a little bit, which is cool. But yeah, we're gonna need that collaboration soon, man. You got to come out here and fuck with one of these artists
Yeah.
out here. There's a lot of talent down here. You know what I'm saying? Like even on some more lyrical type shit. Like, I know a guy named Muddy Miggs. He a rapper out of Stockton too. I want to get him on the podcast. He's hella cool. There's this guy, Road. I think it's like Road Changed the World. He another good artist. He just put out a music video. Shout out to him. Also, you know, I don't even know those dudes personally, but I fuck
you
with
see
their
they
music.
work. Yeah, you
I
see they
like
work.
what they putting out for sure. And it's not no like negative, you know, sliding music. It's some real lyricism in what they putting out. It's hella cool.
Some talent behind it.
Right. So are you signed to anybody right now?
Nah,
Do
I'm
you
not
have your own
signed to
label?
anybody. Yeah, Never Sell Out Records. You know what I'm saying? Like what I showed you with the merch. Never Sell Out Records. That's what I'm pushing right now. I'm kind of like a man of many hats right now. Like, I got a lot going on. So I'm even working with artists. I'm even like doing a little artist development and, like, you know what I'm saying, artist management and, you know, connecting dots and stuff like that. But nah, I don't have nobody speaking for me or, you know what I mean, no
Right.
manager or nothing like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah, man, tap in with him if you trying to get signed for
yeah,
real.
Yeah, tap in with me. I mean, not even if you, I ain't saying I'm signing people right now, but I'm building up to where I know a lot of people to where, you know what I'm saying, if I can plug you in and bring you in on some business, or you know what I'm saying, like I'm just connecting dots, man. That's what I'm doing right now.
Right. You ever thought of like producing? Like being like in the studio, like you say, you talking about building up, you know, these rappers and stuff like that, but being and actually help like produce their music. Like, are you into that too?
Yeah, I'm into that. I mean, I'm not an engineer or nothing like that, but I do executive producing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put plans together. I sit back and analyze and observe and see, okay, what we need. What if this artist got this going on? How can I add something to what he already got going on? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
I do executive producing.
Okay. So what was the process of starting your own label? How did that come about? How do you go about starting your own label?
So I went about starting my own label because it's like I'm always moving. You know what I'm saying? So when you always moving and you got your own motion and you got your own things going on, it's hard to, you know, be moving with like a group of people all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't like waiting on people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of really started my own like brand and my own label, because I can kind of, you know, freely do what I need to do. I don't have to wait on nobody. If I want to shoot a music video, all I got to do is call up the cameraman. I don't have to, like, if I did a song with this guy, now I'm waiting on him because it's like, oh, you on the song with me, you on the project with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which I like collaborating too, but I like having the freedom to, when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go bust this move. I'm clearing it. I'm okay with it. I'm ready to put, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to push it.
You don't like waiting on nobody.
I don't like waiting on nobody, man. So that's really why I had to kind of like start my own shit. But for anybody that's trying to start their own label, it's not a bad thing, but you just got to know that you got to do all the work.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
handle everything.
You got to handle everything. There's nobody to really depend on, like financially, you know, all the shit. Like if there's things, equipment you need to cash out for, you can't wait on nobody. You got to come up with the bread. Yeah, you got to come up with the bread and put it in motion. You know what I'm saying? So just know, if you do start your own label and you do start your own brand, you got to do 100% of the work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like even when you start something like that, you got to come correct. Like you can't you can't half-ass anything. Like you have to go full throttle with everything. Even like I brought up my last podcast again, but y'all go check that out, by the way. But just to buy equipment just for this is hella stressful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I could imagine for a rapper, and like you said, you have your own label, but trying to buy equipment, bro, this stuff is expensive as fuck. Like trust me, like this stuff is really expensive. Like my boy Anso Dip say, you know what I'm saying, that like just for certain microphones, it can get up to like $800 just for a microphone. More. Yeah, if not more. But like I know even for like podcasting microphones, the Shure microphones go for like $500. That just for one.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, like they're hella expensive. The next thing I wanted to ask you though, and kind of like dive into off rip, is like if I wanted to start my own label today, right? What are a couple things I would need right now to get started?
All right. To get started, start your own label, first off, you gonna need a plan.
Okay.
I mean, that's before you spend a penny. That's before you make any moves. You need a plan. What direction I'm going? Like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? So that's first things first when you're trying to start your label. So you might want to consult with somebody else that's already done it. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that's doing it. You might want to get with them and ask them a couple questions first. Like, oh man, not saying that you're gonna take they total advice, because you still, if you start your own brand, this is totally your idea. This is your business. So, you might want to take a few advice from some good, like-minded people, but you also got to have your plan. You know what I'm saying? So that's first things first.
Okay.
Then, like I say, second, you got to have some type of financial. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know what you doing, you know what I'm saying, to come up with the money, whether you working, hustling, whatever you doing, you got a sponsor, you got somebody that's going to donate you the bread.
Regardless, you just going to need money to start it.
Right, for sure. I mean, that's anything in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to have money.
Yeah.
To get anything going.
Mm-hmm. And that's cool that you brought that up too for the first one that you said right now about reaching out to people who already done it.
Right.
But speaking of those people, like when people reach out to you to ask you for help for something, don't be an asshole. Just help them out. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you can. Help them if you can. You know
but like not even like with the equipment, but as far as just putting them on game, like, okay, this is what you're going to need. If you want to start this, go ahead and do this. And, you know, after that, you know, you're on your own. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of help, bro, goes a long ways with people. You know what I'm saying? But people who just want to, you know, gatekeep everything they know, that's not right. That don't sit well with me. And I feel like people shouldn't be doing that. What's your take on that? On people like not wanting to share like information like that?
Man, I mean, it's like this, man. I used to trip off that type of shit because like I'm still trying to get my shit going. So I used to trip off of it. But as I kept going and seeing how hard it is to get your brand up and running and to get people to pay attention to what you're doing, I kind of understand now like the grind part.
Right.
It's like I can't give you the grind. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it's like I can give you a few like pointers. I can give you some advice. It's totally up to you to get out here and like apply that shit. So what it is like sometimes people want you to like hold their hand through their whole career. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like some people get drained with that. They like, damn, bro, I already gave you a few jugs already. Like, like you can't keep your shit lit. You know what I'm saying? I fired you up already. Like you can't keep the flame lit.
Right.
So it's like I understand now, but I do wish that people, you know what I'm saying, like people that probably are further along than me would kind of like help out. But it's like I say it's a gift and a curse because if a person holds your hand through everything, then when something fall off and crash and burn, then you don't know how to keep it going.
Right.
But by you kind of like learning yourself and like taking the risks and making mistakes yourself, I feel like it teach you more. You know what I'm saying? Teach you more than somebody just putting you on.
Absolutely.
So it's like you can do this shit without them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I say, when it come to that, I mean, people could give you more information. Like, yeah, it would be helpful. But it's like sometimes it's like I say, sometimes you got to learn to grind yourself.
They can't do the work for you.
Yeah, they can't do the work for you.
All right, so the next question I want to ask, so you have your own label, right?
Right.
Have you had your eye on, like, if you were to sign someone, have you had your eye on anybody lately?
I mean, if I was going to sign somebody, see, I started having kids young and shit, so I got kids that's kind of like, they starting to like rap a little bit. Like they just made it to teenagers now. So it's like they starting to rap and shit. So it's like, if I'm gonna sign anybody and put like some money behind somebody, like a label do, it would be them. You know what I'm saying?
Do they have any songs out yet or no?
Yeah, they do. They got hella songs on BandLab and shit, but like we trying to get them to actually get in a real studio with a real engineer. So they songs is sounding right, you know, like mixed all the way down and shit. But we in the works of getting it going. I don't really want to start them too young because I know what the rap game come with.
Right.
So it's like I'm kind of just taking it slow, letting it like work itself out. But I mean, it's a lot of people out here doing their thing and shit, but it's like when it come to like investing your money, your hard-earned money into somebody, like we got to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like
you got to want it just as bad as I do, right?
And then on top of that, if I'm putting my bread behind you and I say like, bro, we need to do this, like I need to know you on board. Like I'm invested in you now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So just like these labels, you know, when a label invests into you, they pretty much got 100% what's going on. Like you were seeing how Lil Wayne was arguing with his label because they wouldn't release his album. Right. See what I'm saying? So it's like when you a label and a person is signed to you, it's like you're in 100% control of what they do. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people out here in Northern California, they don't want you to have 100% of what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to make their own decisions, but they still want the sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? So it don't really work like that.
Yeah, and I feel like too, like they want that like creative control. You know what I'm saying?
Creative control. That's
exactly and you definitely see it when these rappers, you know, sign to these big labels, how their music tends to sound a little different. You're like, oh, okay, we're like, I want the old him, not the new him at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely, like they start pushing out stuff that probably the label's like, I don't want that, or we should change this, and they can't really argue because they signed to them, bro. They're the ones that paying them, you know what I mean? So yeah, that creative control stuff, I feel like it's just not the wave sometimes, bro. It's not the wave. I'm not gonna speak on who I've seen like that, but I've definitely I've definitely seen it. So who are some up and coming rappers out of Oakland that no one really knows about that you want to shout out?
Man, really, what y'all can do, shout out to Dittyicecity, man. Shout out to Dittyicecity. We got like probably like 30 rappers that I know of. It's probably rappers that I don't even know they rapping yet. See, it's like we been getting this North Oakland rap scene fired up so much. Like we got rappers coming out all the time. Like we got motherfuckers that's from the hood that they deciding to rap today. Like you know what I'm saying?
Damn. What's good, everybody? Hope everybody's having a very great day. I'm Mario, aka Marty. If you guys know, I'm the host and owner of the Grind podcast. And today I got something very, very special to share. I've been working on this for about a couple weeks now, and we finally got it rolling. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm about to share with you guys right now. In 3, 2, 1, bow! Straight up, just like that. We got the merch going. You can see we got the front, the back. This is really good quality t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? We got the heavier set t-shirt, thick t-shirt. This will not shrink when you wash it. Trust me, it will not shrink. We got front, back, OG logo right here. This is the OG logo right here, straight up, people. Got the thick collar, 100% cotton. But yeah, man, if y'all want to cop this, go to www.thegrind.com, and the G in grind is the number 9, just like you see right here. Make sure you guys go cop. Once you guys receive your order, make sure you guys tag the grind. Show us when you guys get your order, man. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe I'll see you guys some stickers too. Who knows? Who knows what we'll do? Who knows what we'll do? But this was the big project. Yes, sir. Front and back one more time. Go to www.thegrind.com. Copy yours today. Peace. What is your go-to taco spot in Oakland?
Oh man, that's easy, man. 22nd and International, man.
That's a spot right there?
Yeah, that's the spot right there.
You think the Bay Area or the Valley got better tacos?
Ooh, I mean, I don't really be in the Valley too much. So somebody, because I done ate tacos out here before, but I don't know where to go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't really,
I
ain't had too many different selections to just, but I mean, on 22nd and International, man, they got some good ass tacos, bro. They pretty decent. So
I'm gonna just say the
if you in
Valley
the town-
got it. The Valley got it, bro. No, I'm
The
sorry.
Valley- I mean, y'all probably, I mean, matter of fact, you know what? Next time I'm out here, man, you're going to have to show me the best
for sure.
Show
It's
me
good.
the best tacos in the 209.
For sure. I'll definitely show you.
Yeah,
All right.
we have to do that.
All right. One of the questions I want to ask you is, if I wanted to go to Oakland, would you show me around Oakland?
Yeah, man, I'll take you on a tour out there, man.
Okay, for sure. Because I know you be doing the vlogs and stuff too. I seen you
Right.
do like the 1-minute vlogs. We should definitely get up out there. You know what I'm saying? You can show me some of the food spots, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even show me like the studio or whatever. Whoever you got. We could do a little vlog like that too.
Yeah, nah, we should do that, man. Good collab. You know, I be moving around a lot. You be seeing me, man.
You be on flights, bro. This man be catching flights, not feelings, like for real.
For real, man, moving around. So, yeah, next time, like, it's an event going on or something. And you feel me? And came to the fucking basketball game that you was talking about earlier.
I seen
when
that.
You was talking about the Bush Ride versus Yeah. So, I mean, it's all type of shit going on out there. So when there's an event or something, I'll hit you up and let you know.
It's good.
Especially if it's going to be some good content.
Hell yeah, I'll definitely pull up, you know what I'm saying, with the vlog camera and, you know, capture all that. I'll be hella cool for the culture too, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And that way I can learn and get a little bit behind of like what y'all got going on out there. Because like I said, I don't know anything going on out there. I've been here, born and raised here my whole life. I don't really go out there like that.
Have you ever been down the dope era?
No, I want to go. I haven't even been there. I got to pull up on that and cop
Man,
some
shout
shit
out to
too.
Mr. F.A.B, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
to
Dope
him.
Era, man.
I'm going to have to order some
Shout
shit
out
or
Ice
just
City.
go there directly and just go cop some shit there for sure. I'm going to have to slide up on. Is he always there or no? Is F.A.B always there?
I don't know what his schedule has been like lately, but you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's his store, so you know what I'm saying? If you pull up, chances is, man, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna be there, man. There's a lot of Ice City rappers, man. So chances is, man, you'll see. If you don't see him, you'll see somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
It's good. I gotta pull up, man. I'm gonna show some love there for sure.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing I wanted to ask you is, who is your favorite rapper of all time?
Favorite rapper of all time. I ain't gonna lie, man. See, the era I came up in, Lil Wayne was the shit, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, right?
That's a lot of people's favorite rapper.
Yeah, you feel me? But lately I've been off like hella Future, man. Like Nipsey Hussle too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Nipsey Hussle, cause he make that motivational music, you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of mix it up and shit. So it's like, you know, that real soulful, you know, grinding, you know what I'm saying? Really, you know, that uplifting shit, that uplifting street music, you know? So
yeah, I like that type of music.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, Nip, one of my favorites. Future right now, and like I say, but really, Lil Wayne was like
the guy.
Yeah, he was the dude for a minute. He had the crown, man, for a second, for real.
For sure. I mean, You know, I talked about that too on the last pod. We said that his catalog speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying?
He was working. I don't know. I see. You know, that's what I was telling you earlier. Like with his label, man, they was holding his album back or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like I ain't really heard too much of him lately, but
right.
You know.
Okay, so Lil Wayne's your, you know what I'm saying, your top.
Yeah, one of the top rappers, man.
Okay. One of the questions I wanted to ask too is, have you ever thought of quitting rap, and like what motivated you to keep going? If you did think about quitting rap.
I mean, shoot, yeah. I mean, you know, with the rap thing, like sometimes I be like, man, it ain't getting nowhere, or you know what I'm saying, this shit moving slow, and
right.
You know what I'm saying, like I'm not getting the same reaction that I was getting 5-6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it'll play on the mind. It'll have you feeling like, man, I probably should just. But it's like what keep me going is it's like I done invested so much, you know, from money on studio time, money on music videos, you know, just the money on travel expenses, just everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't time really too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been at it for like 8, 9, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just the time invested and the sacrifice is like, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears. You don't want to just quit on that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some people do, you know what I'm saying? Some people be like, man, this is my last year. After this, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But I also use my music as like an entrepreneur tool. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, it's kind of bigger than the music. So that's what kind of keep me going too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like I said, I fired up the clothes. I got the never sell out clothing. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's something else. That's not music. That's clothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to these events. I'm meeting people. I'm brand ambassadors for other people, like unofficially. You know what I'm saying?
So like that's just like other motivation too.
Yeah, it's like I'm working with other people that they motivated to do something too. Like, oh, bro, let's do this. So they keep me, you know what I'm saying? Right. The social network keep me fired up. So I can't just quit that, man. It's like it's too much. You too much time
invested into it.
Too invested into it, man. You know what I'm saying?
What I wanted to get into next is, so you put out a lot of music since back then. Like I said, I looked at your YouTube channel and I seen music put out from 11 years ago. So you have quite the catalog when it comes to putting out music. You know what I'm saying? So what I wanted to ask though is, what's one of your favorite songs you put out?
Ooh, that's a good one, man. I got a lot of favorites. You know, when it come to your own music, man, you gonna have more
every song is your favorite.
Yeah,
song.
Every song is your favorite. It might be a song that's trash, and you like, man, they got me fucked up, man. This a joint right here. This a joint. Listen to this. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
or how about this? How about this? What's your top 5 like overall favorite songs based on like the studio sessions and stuff like that? Or you can even do a top 3.
I'll give you a couple. So I got some new ones I just dropped that's kind of like my favorite. So I got Make It Count. I just dropped that. That's out on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. So Make It Count. I got Traumatized. You feel what I'm saying? That's just like some soulful shit, like, you know what I'm saying, rapping and shit. I kind of, in that song, I'm kind of rapping about my brother that passed away. My brother got murdered in 2017. So
damn, like, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's all good, man. We still, you know, still grieving. You know, it's like an everyday process. You got to kind of, you know, think positive on it. So, you know, the family's still dealing with that. But, you know, so I made a song dedicated to him kind of in Traumatized. That's on Apple Music. I got a song called Streets Loco. That's on my YouTube. You might have seen that one.
Yeah, I actually just heard that song.
Yeah, that one got like 90 comments or something on YouTube. Like, people kind of like that song. I got, I mean, really, you just got to check out. I got to kind of check my own catalog and see what I got on there. Like you said,
he got all type of music.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like,
I
was just playing him today, and I was like, damn, like, this dude's got song after song, a long catalog. I'm telling you, like, this dude's been putting out music for 11 years. Like, let that sink in. Probably before that, because that's just what's on YouTube.
That's just what's on there.
Yeah, that's just what's on YouTube. So you've been putting it out for a long time.
So that's why I'm saying I'm invested, man. That's money I spend. Like,
right.
Like, you got to figure, like I say, studio time. I'm paying for beats. I'm paying for, you know what I'm saying? Like, my whole, like I say, I'm CEO. I'm doing everything, man. I mean, ain't like nobody putting no cheese behind me. You know what I'm saying? No money behind me. Nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Self-made.
Real self-made. Like, I'm paying for promos over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm the type of dude, man. I invest in myself. I look at it like, okay, boom, you got a big following or something. All right, you got a big following over here. You know what? how much it's gonna cost me for some promo? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what I gotta send you a couple of Cash App or something so you could post me in your story, or you could post me on. Like, I done did it, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I done did, but it builds up the name. So now people know the name. So it's like that's why I gotta keep going down too, because it's like I'm boiling the pot so much, and I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
Yeah,
I'm cooking.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
cooking dope, man.
So what's the process of you creating a song? Like, how does your studio sessions go? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody kind of got their ritual of what they do when they go into the studio. Like, do you like to go in by yourself? Do you like to go in with just you and an engineer, with the homies? What's the process of that?
It really depends. Earlier on, when I first started music, it was like I was always in the studio with 10 people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's big session. You know, they rolling weed. You know what I'm saying? They pouring up cups. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's a party in the studio. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, that's
Yeah.
how it was, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like lately, you know what I'm saying? Fast forward, I've been kind of like, I might go in the lab with me and one other person. You know what I'm saying? Couple people, just keep a small circle in the studio, so that way we can get more done. You know what I'm saying? It like instead of partying so much in there and smoking so much and
Right,
shit,
right.
we like getting to work, and people, you know, they able to knock their verse out, and we can transition and get to the next song. Like, it's just more quality control with it now. So it's like I say, I mean, I could even get in there by myself, because nowadays what people do, like, even if I want to do a verse with somebody or something, they could just send me the song.
Oh, right,
Yeah, they can
right.
send me the song open verse, and I can go in there by myself with the engineer and knock it out, and we could just email it to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we don't necessarily have to be in the studio with each other no more to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you were in the studio, you said early on with like about 10 people, did you have a lot of like yes mans? Like, yeah, that sounds cool. Like, but like, were they being honest, or were they just like, because they were the homie, they're like, yeah, that sounds fire, bro, but you're just like, nah, I don't see it.
Nah, I wouldn't say no yes men, and then because everybody was trying to rap, everybody was trying to,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? But I mean, we was having fun with it, so it's like, you know, they vibing, motherfucker loaded. They might have heard, they might have heard it a certain way, and it sounded clean at that time. Like, everybody vibing. Then a couple days later, you go back to the song, listen, like, man, what the fuck I was in there saying? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that, like, but you know, we did make some good music too. Like, some of them songs you talking about, if you go back, man, some of that shit you can play it right now, and it's gonna still sound good. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like to call those timeless slaps, bro.
yeah, timeless slaps, man.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we trying to keep that same formula. You know what I'm saying? Keep
Right.
that same formula and put out a quality product that people can fuck with for a long time.
Right. One of the songs that really stood out to me was "In the Ice" when you sampled the Jacka "Never Blink" song.
Oh yeah.
That goes hard, bro. So like, do you like sampling like a lot of like older beats like that, or like?
It's kind of be like the beat makers do that shit. Like, they sample it, and if I hear something I like, let me get that beat. You know
Yeah,
what
that
I'm saying?
song's hard though. I
that's
fuck
hard.
with that song tough, bro.
Yeah, we shot that on 59th Street. Shout out to my boy. I had a couple features on that one, right? That's the same song. Yeah, yeah. So shout out to my boys, man. We did our thing on that one, man. It's like "In the Ice." That's on YouTube. That's on my channel. Man, even the Blue Strips. I don't know if you came across that one.
I seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Strips. That's a hard one. Who shot that one? Bro Jackson shot that video. I don't know if you heard of Bro Jackson.
No, but this is kind of what I wanted to get into too, because you have a lot of visuals for a lot of your music too.
Right.
Do you have like a go-to cameraman to shoot all your visuals for you?
I was working with a couple people like on a regular basis, but it's really just like whoever working at the time. See, because with the rap game, the players and the faces change all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
every couple years, there's new people that come in, and there's other people that's fading out. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like a lot of like these younger dudes coming up,
and
Yeah.
then the people that was doing it, like people that was doing it when I was doing it, some of them not doing it no more. It's people that had bigger names than me, you know what I'm saying, and they ain't doing it no more for some odd reason, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe it could be, you know, the financial, or they done had kids now, or, you know, life done changed, you know what I'm saying? So you're not able to, you know, put out music and do the music thing. You know
Sometimes it's good though too to mess with like a young cameraman who kind of got like a certain like vision for all these visuals, because sometimes they just get it, bro. Like, they get all like the social media stuff and what people want to see. They really good at capturing the moment. So yeah, like, I kind of support, you know, all the youngins coming up and, you know, wanting to shoot these videos and all that too. But that's cool. So like, you just kind of just go with the flow with the cameraman.
Yeah, I just kind of go with the flow, like whoever available to work, like whoever I see that's working and they grinding real hard, them the people I'm gonna reach out to, because I know I'm gonna get a good quality product because they taking they craft serious, you know what I'm saying, and they grinding. You keep seeing them pop up on these social media, so you know that they really working, they really doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to hit up somebody just because I know a dude is a cameraman. If I ain't seen him work in 2 years, I don't want to hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't you off the surface, man. It's like, I know you shoot videos and you have in the past, but I need to see what you doing now. And that's what it is.
You just gotta stay relevant.
We gotta, and that's the time. Like with this entertainment, that's what we living in. It's like a relevance thing. It's like, well, what you doing right now? Like, yeah, you might have did 100K views a couple years ago, but what you doing now? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we just trying to keep working. You know?
Okay. As far as working with people, is there someone you would want to work with now? Like even like on a song, or even like you have a label and like say they had a label, like would you ever like want to merge your labels together, or like is there someone you want to work with?
Man, yep. It's actually a lot of people I want to work with. I'm not really like that right now. Like if somebody see my content, somebody see my music, somebody see whatever I'm doing, like you say I'm vlogging, whatever. If they just want me to come out and come vlog for them or whatever, I'm just really ready to collaborate and just like I'm an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? So I don't just think like a rapper. Like I don't just think like, oh yeah, I want to work with him on music. Like I want to do business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really ready to do business with anybody. I mean, it's a lot of cats that got a lot of talent out of the Bay Area, the 209, Stockton. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it really ain't no limitation. Like a person can be from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They reach out and they want to work. Like, man, I'm with it. A person, you know what I'm saying? They can be from Texas and, you know what I'm saying? They reach. So I'm really open with that. Like, you know,
and you willing to pull up on anybody.
Yeah, I'm willing to pull up and work. Like what we got to do, I got to pull up to the video shoot, or you in Phoenix, and you know I got to be out there in Phoenix and come shoot with you, or you know what I'm saying, you in Vegas. Like I'm gonna try to plan for it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm on. Like I'm working with everybody. You see, I'm here. Like I reached out. I reached out to you. Hey, bro. And you know what I'm saying? You reach back. Oh yeah, let's lock in a day.
Right. Shout out Ditty, man, because he really drove all the way down here from the Bay Area. I'm all the way in the valley.
Yeah, man. I came straight from Oakland, straight to Stockton, man.
Yeah,
just,
like
you feel me?
I gave him a time and a date, and he pulled up directly on that time, bro. Like not a minute late. I think he was here early. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. We going. But that's we doing business, because it's like, just this little connection right here go way bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna get bigger from there. It's like it started off. It's like planting the seed. You know what I'm saying? You plant the seed, add a little water, and that shit gonna grow. Right. And that's what we trying to do, is an everyday grind. Like when I seen the podcast grind, I'm like, man, that's my life right there. I'm everyday grinding. Like it's an everyday process. So it's like it was just meant to happen.
All right, so we're gonna get into like a somewhat controversial question. It's not too bad, but what I wanted to ask is if Double XL and Thizzler hit you up to do a cypher the same day, which one are you pulling up to?
Man, I'm pulling up to WXL, man.
Double
XL, man. I'm pulling up on Double XL, man, because they gonna give me a different look, man. You know, that's a different type of reach. It's like, see, Thizzler, man, when you say I was putting out music back then, man, Thizzler used to take my music off SoundCloud without my permission, bro, and put it up on their channel. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you go back 7 years ago and type my name in Ditty Sincere and put Ditty Sincere Thizzler, like I got music that's on there, like
that they were just taking.
They were just taking off the other websites, bro, and putting it up on their shit to get their page fired
up.
To get the track, like how we trying to build traction right now. And we put the content. They was taking my content that I told you, I spent money on studio time. I spent
just
money
for them to take.
Man, I took money and I took money. I took my hard-earned money and invested in myself, and they seen my product and took my product and put it on their YouTube to get their shit. And then it's like, as they shit start building up, I don't hear from this. I ain't got no promo, nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So but that's the game though. It's like, you know what I'm saying? There's people doing that all the time. Like with the vlogging shit on YouTube, you got people talking about other people, you know what I'm saying? And using that. So it's like, I understand the internet now, but like I say, what you say?
Double XL.
Double XL. Yeah.
Double XL.
Double XL, man. I would fuck with them though. I would fuck with Thizzler too. It's like, it ain't no shade to them, but I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel some type of way, man.
For them doing that back then.
For them doing that back then. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? I done been around some of these Thizzler executives. Right. And, you know, they act like they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't know a motherfucker, man. So that's
like, y'all been taking my music for hella long. What do you mean you don't know who I am? Like,
yeah, man, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story that you just said.
Man, that's crazy.
But yeah, Thizzler is very relevant right now, and you know,
Yeah, they need to give me some promo, man. Quit acting like they don't know a motherfucker, man. I got music up there, man. That y'all, you know what I mean? So
right, and even Double XL, you know, they've been doing their thing for a long time now too. But I don't know if you like peeped it recently, but on Double XL they had no West Coast rappers, none.
Yeah, because you know they still sleeping on the West Coast.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They give LA a little bit of love, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But when
yeah.
it comes to the Bay Area, they definitely sleep on us. But as a whole, they sleep on the West Coast, man. So
Yeah, they had nothing but East Coast rappers.
but that's why I
on this
say
year.
if I was to get on with them, it's like I would get that different audience.
Right,
You know? I'm
right.
gonna get out the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So and that's all my whole thing. I'm trying to expand. I invest my own money to do this shit. So it's like I don't really be tripping off the blog sites and you know what I'm saying? Like I see who hot, I see who all like you know, it's different podcasts, like you probably know, it's different podcasts
Right.
that's big, it's different blog sites. But I feel like if I can build my channel up and build my shit up, then I don't need all these other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely felt some type of way when I found out there was no West Coast rapper on there because I'm like, bro, there's so much talent over here, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that they only went with East Coast rappers, like, yeah, they good. Like, I give them their credit too. Like, I like their music too. But like, come on, man, you gotta at least
got
get
some
like
talent out here.
Yeah, at least because you know they break it into sections. You know what I'm saying
Right.
when they do the ciphers. But like even just have like a group of West Coast rappers at least. You know what I'm saying, to show a little bit of love on them too. But yeah, they was not fucking with West Coast rappers this year. So Double XL, y'all got to stop doing that and put some West Coast rappers out here. Like, you know what I'm saying, tap in with Ditty. He'll definitely put you on some West Coast rappers out here for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so if you were on a cipher though, whether it be Double XL or Thizzler, would you take over the cipher? You think you could take over the whole thing? Like just start spitting for hella long?
Yeah, man, I do my thing. I ain't the dude that's like, oh man, I'm the best freestyler.
Right,
I'm the
right.
best freestyler. I'm this. I try to do my thing. I try to come up with something creative, something slick to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like get in and get out.
I do my thing. I try to be smooth with it, do my shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay, because I know one Double XL cipher, Kamaya was on there and she was going off for like
did her thing?
like 10 minutes.
yeah, nah, Kamaya go crazy.
Right, yeah, I fucks with Kamaya, but I was like, damn, like she was just going and going and going. I was like literally half the cipher video is just her.
Yeah, nah, I bet she got talent. That's what I'm saying. It's some people that really got super talent when it comes to this rap shit. Like,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying. So, you know, shout out to them, man.
Facts. So how do you feel about the Bay Area sound right now?
The Bay Area sound in a good place.
It's in a good place.
Yeah.
You like it right now?
Yeah, I like it. It's like you gotta find what kind of sound you like. Like it's different artists that's making different type of music. You got the street rappers making the slide music. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got like R&B type artists that's doing like the rap singing thing.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like you got
What category is that? Is that R&B or is that rap? Or is it
that's
both?
why I say it's like a rap singing thing.
It's like
man.
both, huh? R&B
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah, it's like R&B rap, man. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. R&B
Okay.
rap. But like, yeah, you got that type of sound. You still get a little bit of hyphy sound here and there. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? In the
for
Bay
sure.
Area for sure. So like I say, the Bay Area really in a good place because you can really,
Yeah.
you don't have to. If you don't like this type of music, like there's different. Like
Yeah, I feel
know what
like you
mean?
could choose your route of like what kind of sound you want to go with for sure.
Exactly. It ain't just one type of music out there. So
Facts. All right, what I wanted to ask is what's next for Dittyicecity? What's next, man?
the shit. Another, you know what I'm saying? Another play, man. Another podcast, another event, another, you know what I'm saying? Another business endeavor. That's what's next for me. It's like I'm working every day, so I can already predict my future. I'm gonna be grinding. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I'm gonna be
straight up.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna be grinding, man. That's what I do, man. I'm always trying to work and trying to get better at just, better at life, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, make better decisions, pay my bills on time, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get my credit, score higher, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So, those type of things is what's next for me, just trying to, keep elevating in life and also handle my business and shit, run a good business, keep a good business reputation, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's what's happening with me. That's what's next, man. I appreciate you too.
All right, so what I wanted to ask though real quick, we got about like 2 more questions and we done.
Okay.
All right. So like we do at the end of every episode, we call it the big 3. You're just gonna give 3 tips to anybody pursuing anything or trying to start something, whether they trying to be a rapper, start their own business. Just give 3 quick tips, man. Sprinkle a little game on them real quick.
You say, hold on, say that again, my bad.
So you're gonna get 3 tips to
Man.
anybody trying to pursue or start something, whether it be rapping or their own business or anything like that. Just 3 quick tips, like sprinkle a little bit of game on them.
Okay, yeah. All right, so, you know, one tip, like I say, man, know where you going. Know, like, if you come up with something like, oh, man, I want to be a chef, like, what's the plan after that? Like, okay, you're going to become a chef, then what? Like, is you going to get your restaurant, or you going to, you know what I'm saying, do pop-ups, you going to get with other people and make, you know what I mean, make business plans. So the whole thing is, like have a sense of direction where you're trying to go with it, you know, have a plan. 2, make sure that you got some capital. Make sure you got some blue strips or something.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Make sure you got some money behind you that can speak for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because anything that you're trying to do, whether you is trying to rap, whether you are trying to do, like, you know, modeling, or you are trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, even if you just working a job, whatever, it take money to make money. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
Your car is not going to put gas in it itself to get you to work, or if you take an Uber or whatever, that shit ain't going to pay for itself.
Right.
So it's like, so my second one is, like, just make sure that you can support what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Like have the funds for it.
Yeah, have the funds for what you're doing. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So if you got to grind for that, you got to work, whatever you got to do, make sure you got an income to be able to invest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And 3 is, like, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you start something, just, you know what I'm saying, ride it out. Like, it's going to go up and down. This shit go up and down all the time, especially, like, as an entrepreneur, or, you know, you running a business, a side business, or whatever it is. It's like, it's going to be up and down. Sometimes the money go up. Sometimes the money go down. It get tight. You
Right.
be in tight situations, but you got to just have faith in yourself and what you can do. Like, okay, I'm going to just push through it. It's going to get better, or whatever. Speak positive over your life. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I mean?
That's a good 3. That was a really good 3, man. All right, this is my last question I want to ask is, how was your experience today on the grind?
Oh, man, I feel the hospitality, man. It's like, you know, I'm glad to be here, comfortable little space. I like, you know what I'm saying, I like your setup right here. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it's only gonna get better, man. It's like, it's up from here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You made me feel comfortable, man. It's all good, man.
Okay, cool.
I'm definitely gonna try to bring some artists here. So, you know.
Oh yeah, it's good. Bring, you know what I'm saying? Just DM me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Send whoever here, bro. I'm down to interview anyone that you send towards my way. That goes for anybody. If you guys know anybody that want to come on here, they got something going on, definitely tap in. But that's good, man. I made you feel comfortable. We had a good conversation. I just want to give you your flowers once again, you know what I'm saying, for tapping in and, you know, coming out here. Man. I really appreciate that. Shout out Dittyicecity, a.k.a. Ditty Sincere. Like I said, I'm going to link all his stuff down below. Y'all go check out his YouTube channel. Y'all can check him out on Apple Music, Spotify, all that. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get us to at least 50 followers. That's the goal right now. Get us to 50 subscribers, not followers. Get us to 50 subscribers. That's the goal, man. I'm Marty. You know what I'm saying? It's Dittyicecity, and we out of here, man. Peace.
500 blues, that's a light check. Next time I up a roll, I put it on my neck. Getting paid with my eyes closed. Every time I drop a song and I upload.